My life is a movie, and everyone's watching. I'll show you. I'll show you.
Welcome to my channel, I'm Ella. If you like this look, please keep watching. Leave comments and thoughts below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
I gotta learn things, learn them the hard way.
Right, so we're going to start with this Maybelline Dream Velvet new foundation, the Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I'm yet to use it, the seal is still on it. There's been a few mixed reviews about it, saying that the coverage isn't great. People have said it's absolutely amazing for coverage. Some have said the colour matches are a bit poor. I mean, in Boots and Superdrug, there's probably about 4 or 5 different colours that you can get. I don't particularly mind because I know that Maybelline has my colour, so I'm fine. I've heard that it feels nice on the skin, which for me is a bonus, especially because I have got oily skin, so I like matte foundations, but I don't like foundations that make your skin feel dry, although that's the idea of trying to avoid oily skin. I'm going to try this today and see how it makes me feel. I'm also going to talk about this little beauty. So I got this for Christmas, I believe it was. I've used it a couple of times. I've used it. I'm going to talk about this bit, how much I like it or if I don't like it. But yeah, I'm going to be using this foundation brush. I got these a while ago now. They don't have any codes on them, they're just brushes. I think they were a dupe of the Real Techniques brushes. I wouldn't say that's what they are, but that's what, from the packaging and what they were on Amazon, that's what they were. I will link them in the description if anyone's interested. They are just a cheap brush, but does the job for me. Impressions going onto the skin, it looks like a decent match to my skin. I mean, I'm usually a bit darker than this because I have quite olive skin. I mean, this is natural light and I'm in front of a massive window, so this is how I look. I've literally used the tiniest bit of foundation and I'm quite liking how it looks compared to the other side of the face here, which you can quite see I have still got quite a bit of dark circle. It looks a bit uneven. And now I've literally used only a little bit now. I haven't used, like, I've still got some on my hand, but I definitely feel like it's quite lightweight, not much to it. I don't feel like I look cakey. I look a bit white, like quite white washed out, but on my hand it looks quite orangey, so whether that's just because it's so bright in this room. I hate foundation lips. Overall, my skin feels quite soft actually, really quite soft. In a mirror, looking at it from my perspective, it matches my skin quite nice and it does have like the orange tint to it, so it's not so white. That could potentially be because the sun's now moved over, so it's not. I'm now going to use some concealer. Maybelline Anti-Age Eraser. I have literally nothing left in it. I'm on my last wipe with it, but we'll keep going and we hope for the best. Now, I like this concealer because I don't feel like it's thick and I feel like it's got decent coverage with it. I did have their highlighting one and I absolutely loved it, but I haven't been bought it since. I probably should buy that too. And now I like to put this on my eyelids because I feel like it's like a primer. I'm going to use this again. It's from the brand You Spicy, if anyone's ever heard of it. Yeah, it's very quite dense, so it's a bit like a beauty blender. So I just pounce it on and then sometimes. What I was supposed to say is if it hasn't quite done the job, I'll go back over it with my foundation just to make sure it's all evenly blended and looks flawless. This is Rimmel's Stay Matte. Again, another matte product that I really quite like. It's pressed powder. It's intransparent, so it's not going to add colour, but I think it's really good for setting like under the eye, and I do like just pounce it over all on my face. So I'm going to use this brush. Ignore the really janky looking hairs that are coming out of it. I've had this for years. I got this when I was so young. It's from Body Shop, and it's like just like a bronzing brush, but because it's so big and so fluffy, I mean you can see how much it's wearing in, that the bristles and stuff are now going back in on itself. But yeah, it's so good for things like this because it's just so big. Well, the Carli Bible palette. This palette, like I said, I got for Christmas. And at first I was like, I don't expect. Because after getting it as a present, I went and viewed some reviews on YouTube to see what people thought of it themselves. And now some people said, I don't like the pigment, it's not very good, but I personally don't see a problem with it. I quite like it. Definitely love all of the highlights down here. I think they're absolutely stunning, and I personally think the more coppery colours here and this pinky tone here, and I think this gold one's one, these two here, they are so pigmented. If you wet your brush, I mean like literally just run it over a baby wipe, they are so pigmented. So yeah, I mean there was a few girls who said it wasn't very pigmented, and from what I saw on their comments, they got them replaced because apparently it was a bad batch. So if you have it and you don't think it's great, definitely contact BWAHHH Cosmetics and see what they say. But I have heard reviews that BWAHHH Cosmetics themselves don't always produce amazing stuff. That's not me bad mouthing them. That's just what I've heard, and going off what I've thought of the palette, I quite like it. So I don't know where I'm going with this look, and I don't know what I'm going to call it, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to take this really light colour here, and I'm just going to use the base shadow brush. So taking that light colour, I'm just going to pop this all over the eye, literally up, down. Okay, and then I'm going to take this colour, which one do I want? I'm going to take this colour here and just run it through the crease of my eye and go from there. This is quite a good tutorial for anyone who doesn't have a lot of brushes, because like I said, I don't have all my brushes with me because I'm currently not at home. But yeah, this is quite a good tutorial if you don't have many brushes, because you can achieve quite a lot with the stuff that you have if you don't have like a full set of brushes. By all means, don't feel like you need to go out and buy 6 million brushes, because I'm pretty sure that what you have at home you could probably achieve this with if they're similar. I like to look up and then down to see where the colour is, because I don't have overly open eyes, although it might look like I have fairly decent lids. They are kind of hooded in the sense that the skin's quite low at the top, so by opening I can kind of see the crease area, and then by looking straight on I can see whether you can actually see that colour, because there's no point putting it in the crease if you can't actually see it on top of your eyes. It kind of defeats the object of trying to open it up. So I definitely go back and forth, filling in that crease, looking both up and directly at your mirror with your eyes as they would be for someone to see. So you can see that colour. If you can't, then you know you need to raise it up slightly. Go into, I'm going to try this colour because I haven't yet tried it. It's like a, not a coppery colour, because I'd say the one next to it is. It's like a browny kind of, yeah, it's like a browny kind of bronzed colour. It's not quite copper, but it's definitely got more brown in it. But still, yes. This brush, which is the Deluxe Crease brush. Let's try and get you to see that there. Yeah, we're going to take that. I'm literally just going to buff what I've got already to see where I'm at. Whether it's too high, not enough. But I like to blend mine out quite a lot. I mean, I'm not doing a dramatic look or anything like that. I'm just doing something I probably do as a basic day. Not anything overly special, but quite nice if you're just going for like a day out, or you're just going for like a quick chat with the girls, or you're going shopping. And actually we'll go with the kids there with this purpley mauve kind of colour here, which I do use quite a lot. I like the purples, especially this time of the year. And again, we're just going to go back into the crease, make it darker, like that. Whatever. And I'm going to take this brush, which is just, it's kind of like a pencil brush, a bit fluffier than that. It's not anything special. I got this again from Amazon when I was really young. They weren't expensive, they were really quite cheap. Got about 20 in there of loads of different stuff. If I can find them, I'll show you them at some point. But again, no name, it's just, is what it is. I like to use what I have, so I don't go buying brushes all the time. I'm going to take the darkest purple colour in the palette here, which I absolutely love. And I used to wear a lot of smoky dark black eyes, and then when I got this palette, I went to purple. I am going to wet this brush in a moment because this brush isn't great at picking up product, but when it's wet, it's fine. So I'm just going to pop this, concentrate it in the corner of the eye, and just drag it, whatever's left on the brush, through the crease, just to make it a bit more smooth, but I'm trying to get the majority of the colour here. I'm now going to do the same, but in the inner corner of the eye. So we're just going to take it, jabbing it into the palette, into the grey corners of the eye. So now it starts to look like we can beat up, which you can so easily do, but believe me, you can pull it back with a bit of blending. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to take that same brush, I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to put that on the outer corners and the inner corners just to make it so purple. I'm taking just your average baby wipe, just wiping the cheek brush because it had such a dark colour on it. That's also going to make it wet, which is what we want for the next one. And then this pinky metallic colour. We are now going to take the crease brush again. I'm just going to pick up that dark purple colour. I'm just going to buff it so we've got no harsh lines. I'm just going to go back and put a tiny bit more. Taking this really nice pinky, really quite light highlight, I'm going to put some in just the corner of my eye, like that, and I'm going to put it in that tear duct. So I'm going to go to, going to go back in with the concealer brush that I used. I'm just going to pounce it and See if I can get rid of any. There we go. Now we've checked it up. Now onto the brows. I hate brows. There's a long story to go with my brows, but we won't do that today. I'm gonna take the Benefit Gimme Brow. This stuff is a godsend to people who have thin eyebrows because it's like a gel, but it's supposed to add fibres to your hairs, so it just adds a thickness that's not there. So like me, I look quite full. They're not. They're quite sparse, like here on the tops and like just there. Especially this one. This one's my hated brow. It's quite sparse, and I just don't like it. Whereas this adds the look at the difference in that brow. That is just something else. That is some serious brow. Now, for people who don't like how dark they might look, I got medium deep, which, as you can see for me, it matches quite well, and it is quite dark. I think they have 3 different types. I think there's light, medium, and then dark. Don't hold me to it, that's just what I think. I go in with my cheap little spoolie, whatever you'd like to call it, and I just comb it through. Just to take off any excess that there might be. Like I'm going to go in with the Rimmel London Professional Eyebrow Pencil. So I'm just going to fill in my brows. Okay, we're going to go with that. The Barry Chisel Cheeks Contour Kit. Used it, love it, and you can see I've hit the pan. I'm going to start with the middle tone and do like a really rough contour, not a chiseled. Just going to literally, I'm going to hold the mirror here so you can see. I'm just going to go where I kind of want it and then just go up. So I add warmth everywhere rather than just in that. And I just do this. I don't worry too much if it's not quite perfect because we can clean it up. And then one of my new spicy brushes. This is what I use for blush. And I'm going to go in with the Bourgeois. It is the Golden Lilac. It is number 33. It looks like this and it is gorgeous. If you don't like a shimmery blush, this isn't that great because it does have a bit of a shimmer to it, which is nice, but if you're going to put highlight on, you don't necessarily want too much. But I will say, they smell amazing. I'm going to go in with this MAC palette, it's called Professional Highlight Powder. This is the greatest. When I bought it, it was amazing because it had that shimmer on the top of it. But once you get past that, as you can see, it looks pretty well matte. Even if like there's a sheen to it, but not like it was when I bought it. So I'm just going to take those 2 top colours and just add a bit more because this is a bit more pigmented. Out the lighting, Rimmel London powder, and I'm going to put it using the concealer because like I said it's quite dense. I don't have my beauty blender under my contour. Taking the big fluffy brush one more time, and I'm just gonna lightly, and I mean lightly, just go over the face and just blend it out so we don't look like we've got a contoured so much in there. So I'm going to be using the Max False Lashes Extreme Black. Again, something I got for Christmas. I absolutely love it. I got a sample a while ago and I loved it then. So that's for Christmas. This is again just a really cheap product. I think it might be in a supermarket, like one of their own brands, but it just adds something that I can't quite. Can't see it.
Yeah, yeah, baby.
We are going to go in with MAC Taupe. I do to say, I think this look is complete. It isn't the greatest of looks that I've ever done on myself. But as a starter look, this is what. So, thank you for watching.